Good morning, everyone. It is Vivian Cox here with
Sheldon.
Yay. And Carol has the new Radiance Spa here in Cochrane. And it's a Medi Spa, which kind of really throws me for a loop because I need Carol to explain exactly what a Medi Spa is.
Medical spa doesn't do pedis and manis. It's not about zhuzhing and relaxation. It's more about kind of medical aesthetics. So we can do injectables, which is your Botox and your fillers. We also treat common skin concerns like rosacea or acne or aging skin. And we use very laser and energy-based technology. And we are overseen by a medical professional. So if you have concerns that you don't want to wait to see a dermatologist or something for 4 months, you can come see us. If we need to get a doctor on board, then we will suggest that. But we really are about rejuvenation and getting results on skin concerns.
Wow, so that's the difference with the Medi Spa, which kind of makes sense to me now. You know what, Carol?
So it's more painful.
Right? Right? Because you go to the spa, the nail spa, and it's like, oh, this feels so good.
Some things we do feel good, mostly not.
So my other thing that I was wondering about was how long have you been doing this here in Cochrane?
So we opened 5 years ago, May 2018, and we have gone through the first hard years in business. We've gone through the pandemic, and we're doing really, really well. We have a great reputation. We have recurring clientele, and lots of new clients still coming and finding us.
Oh my God! And I forgot to mention, Carol just had a gala the other day.
We did. We had a big bash and a celebration of the 5 years. I felt like it was worth celebrating.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And she filled the room, and there was everybody there, and there was schmoozing going on.
It was a lot of fun.
It was good.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
So good. So I guess, what else am I wondering about? So Cochrane, why Cochrane?
Cochrane is my hometown. I'm from Cochrane. I graduated high school in Cochrane. My children live in Cochrane. I used to live in Alaska, and when I moved back to Alberta, I wanted to live as close to the mountains as I could afford, and I couldn't afford Canmore. So Cochrane made sense to me. I'm from here. I love the catchment of Cochrane. There's just a large amount of people from Canmore to Calgary, really, and so it could support my business, and we have aging population around here, and so I just felt like it was a really good place to kind of put down my roots.
Wow, and I'm so glad that you did.
Thank you.
But on another note, I guess when you say everybody was coming here, you have people from Canmore coming here, you have people from Calgary coming here.
We do. We've had people drive from BC to come see us, and Okotoks. They look at our services online. They look at what technologies we're offering. They look at our Google reviews, and they come seek us out for very specific things. And we have great results. And so, like I said, we have a good reputation. So sometimes people know what they're looking for, and if they're specifically looking for something and they see it on our website and Google tells them that this is what we do, they come from Golden, BC is my longest client. I had someone come from the Caribbean. She was coming here, she was going to be here for 3 weeks, and she looked us up on Google and she came, so that was kind of fun too. Yeah.
I don't know, I just think it's amazing, right? Just to have this on our own backyard.
Yeah, well, we kind of set ourselves apart as skin experts, and we really do love to treat concerns and get you results. Like if you do just want a relaxing facial, we do offer those, but we will be looking at your face and assessing your skin and your concerns during your facial. We'll be talking to you about full 360 approach. What's your lifestyle? What are your supplements? What's going on, in your life, stress even, and how these things affect our skin. And so yeah, I think that people really recognize that now, 5 years in, that this is the place to come to get results and to get treated really well and thoroughly, and we have built up a great trust.
Right? And I just love the fact that it's like it's head to toe.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
like
we've expanded into a little bit of wellness. We have a naturopathic doctor now because we want to look good and feel good. There's no point in looking good if you feel like garbage, and so we do the best we can. And like I said, if we feel like you need to see your doctor, if we feel like you need to see a dermatologist, we have people we can refer you to.
Right.
But we take a really full body approach. We have fat destruction, we have skin tightening, we have the naturopath. I mean, it is kind of a head to toe approach, and we will be expanding into more. I'm going to a biohacking conference at the end of this month in Orlando, and biohacking is really about kind of like healing your body, reversing aging. It's about just really like speeding up injury healing, slowing down the aging process, and it's very holistic. So it's nothing kind of crazy. I don't put you into electric probes and zap you or anything like that. Although if it's a good idea, I probably would. But no, we're expanding all the time and just trying to help people, like I said, look and feel their absolute best.
Oh my God, I'm excited.
Yeah, the biohacking conference is going to be so good.
Right?
I'm so pumped. You guys will have to watch all my stories and see what I'm up to there.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And if you're getting away from what you actually do, Carol, I was just kind of wondering about what's your opinion of why people should shop local? Like everybody has an opinion of why, but I want to hear what your opinion is about why we should shop local.
I am the biggest shop local supporter. I try to shop local as much as I can. Shopping local improves our whole entire economy. I have local women working here. They pay their rent, they buy their groceries, you know, and purchasing things from us. I think I just smashed my mic, sorry. But purchasing things from us just turns our economy over and over and over. It keeps our money in the economy. We can put that money back into other things in the community, but it supports families and sports and it just is a trickling effect.
Right.
So let's say, you know, I have a thriving business, which I do, and I have 3 teenagers. So my teenagers also work in the community. They go to sports in the community. And it's just a way to just kind of keep the community alive and thriving. And I think shopping local supports so much more than just like, you know, a pat on the back for somebody. I think our community thrives on community. Community thrives on community.
Right?
Yeah, we just have to keep supporting each other.
Right?
Yeah.
And I like when you mentioned about the kids, right? Because the worst business owners are supporting their teams and their extracurricular activities because we are giving back in our community. Right?
Yeah,
So
exactly. It is such a trickling and effect, and it spirals everywhere when we shop local. Events, everything. Honestly, I try my best to shop local. If I have to order something, I will, but I will try my darn hardest to shop local before I'll shop. I don't really like parking. I don't like Cochrane traffic sometimes, but the payoff for that little bit of inconvenience is relationships that you're building, face to face, one-on-one, friendships. Like we have formed a friendship, and it's a beautiful, beautiful dance. Shopping local.
right?
Yeah,
I love that word. Beautiful day.
it is. It is. Yeah.
So, Carol, did you have anything else to share with me that I didn't touch on?
You know, I'll tell you a little bit about my background that some people don't know. So I'll say the what's up on Carol. So I was certified laser technician when I was 25 years old. And I did hair removal, and hair removal technology has come a long way. So that is kind of where I got my interest in laser technology. And I've certified in neuro-linguistic programming, which is psychology. So it's about the way we think, our patterns, behaviors, and language, and our learning patterns. So I'm able to communicate with my clients, really find out what they need without kind of like, there's no guesswork. I know how to kind of get to the nitty gritty. I know what's going on in people's minds. And so I'm certified in laser technology. I have a certificate in NLP, which is kind of, you know, psychology. And I also went to the Institute for the Psychology of Eating. And that is really about our again, more going back to the NLP, it's our patterns, our behaviors, binge eating, body dysmorphia, toxic food beliefs. And I think this all ties into what I'm doing now. And it really, when I wrote my business plan 5 years ago and I wanted to open the doors, I really wanted to use my vast amount of knowledge in different areas, put it all into a bowl and say, what do I do with this? And I wanted to help people with their body and with their, you know, patterns and behaviors and things like that. But I felt like I was losing control. Like I'm working with somebody and maybe they're not on board or maybe they're not ready in the mind.
Right.
So I had the control. If I see a brown spot on someone's face and it bothers them, they tell me it bothers them, and they say, I walk into a room and I'm not confident because of my sun damage or my aging spots. I'm like, I got you. So I can control the outside And what I found is it doesn't matter if you work from the inside out or the outside in, as long as you're working on yourself. So if you have a brown spot that you don't like, let's get rid of it. If it makes you walk into the room and put your best face forward, let's do it. It might also make you, once you get that confidence, drink more water, move your body, socialize more, something. And so it doesn't matter if you're working on your inside thoughts, behaviors, and patterns first, or your outside broken capillaries, or, you know, like I said, sun damage, or I don't know, there's something about ourselves we just don't like. Some people don't like their neck, some people don't like something about ourselves, but we can help you with that. And in turn, I hope that spurs you on to move your body more, exercise more, drink more water. It's just, that also is a lovely dance. You know what I mean?
More confidence. Exactly.
Yeah, and so I just think, you know, love yourself. I think be gentle on yourself. And I think there's also kind of a stigma in this industry. It's like, oh, aesthetics, and we don't want to tell anyone we're doing Botox, or we don't want to, you know what, just do whatever makes you happy and stay in your lane. Don't worry what other people are doing. You know what I mean? Just do what works for you. That's what I want you to know.
I love it. My son, he always says, you do you, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody sees something different in themselves that they don't like. And part of what we do here, sometimes I'll just say, no, I'm not doing that, you know, because that is something you have to work on up here.
Right.
And so we tell people no, and I think that's to their betterment, not their detriment. And when I do say yes, just keep in mind it might hurt.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I think that wraps it up for today, folks.
A little bit of Carol, a little bit of New Radiance, a good community discussion.
Right?
Yeah.
So good.
Thank you for asking me.
Oh, I'm so blessed. You trusted me to do this.
Of course.
Okay, everyone. Thank you. And next time, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.